I want more time freedom because I have too many one-to-one clients. Does that sound familiar? Okay, so today you're in for a really, really good treat because we're doing a laser coaching series. We're gonna actually drip these out, I think 2 times a week going forward for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So watch out for those. This is literally us coaching health and fitness professionals on their number one most pressing problem in their business. So in today's episode, we have Ron Gratz. He's a health and fitness coach. He's been in the game for about 12, 13 years. His number one problem is he needs more time. He has a 30 to 40 one-to-one online clients, right? He's got a cool model too, so you'll see, but we coach him up on like what he needs to do to transition to a group coaching online model so he can help more people, serve more people, make more money, and get his time back, right? So check this out.
All right, Ron Gratz, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Dynamic Focus Laser Coaching Session. How you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, it's a pleasure. And I know you said that you're from Green Bay, Packers fan. We talked a little football before we hit record.
Yes. Big time Aaron Rodgers fan.
Yeah. Right on. So let's jump into this. I want the audience to know a little bit about who you are and who you help and serve as a health and fitness coach. So in a 60-second snapshot, can you just let us know who that is that you help?
Yeah. So I've been in fitness and nutrition for 12 years now. I really help a lot of general population. I don't have a particular niche, but I've worked with some local chiropractors who get referrals from them to help their clients with, mobility issues is a huge one. A lot of my clients tend to be in their 40s on up, but I do have high school kids that hire me to help them with their sports performance too. So it's kind of all over the board. And when it comes to nutrition literally is anybody who's struggling. I have some specialist certs in hormone health. So females will hire me when they're going through some issues with menopause, PCOS, things like that. So
gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
Okay, cool, man. And then just for context, are you doing in-person coaching or is it all online or is it a blend of both?
It's a hybrid. So I spend like this week I counted up, I have 47 meetings. And that's all in-person meetings. So
yeah, wow,
yeah. So how many clients do you have like in person?
Well, I have 60 total clients.
Nice.
Right, it's minus one or two, but the majority are in person. I have clients in South Dakota and Las Vegas, but the majority I could drive to within a couple hours.
Okay, gotcha.
Madison, Wisconsin. Yep.
All right, okay, cool. All right, so so I want to do some some 6-month vision setting here just for the listeners too. So what would you, in the next 6 months, where would you want your monthly income to be at? And I know you have a lot of clients now, so would you want more clients in 6 months?
No, my client load is sufficient.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. My whole thing when 2022 came, I wanted to do not as many in-person fitness clients, and scale that back. But I found that this year's, they just keep coming for in-person training, and so it's hard to say no, especially they pay really well per month, and I actually like that interaction. Mm-hmm. But ideally, I would like to get my number one. I think all of our number one resource is time, and so I like to get time back. Like I said, I have 47 in-person meetings this week. That's a lot of time. Yeah. Not just to meet with them, but then also to prepare for them as well. So, time is a big thing. My monthly income is fine. I do quite well. I'm comfortable with where I'm at with my income wise. So I think the biggest thing is, I have a lot of clients who pay me $1,100 a month for in-person training. Yeah. That's what I would have to, make up if I'm going to do less in-person training.
Gotcha. Okay. No, and that's great. This is actually really good because it's different from like the other conversations we've been having. And so your biggest thing is like your monthly income's at a good place right now. Your client load's at a good place. So the biggest thing we're really focusing on here is how to create more time freedom, but still be able to help these clients and still, just impact lives.
Right. Exactly. That is the key. That's the key right there, is to help people and impact their lives.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, let me draw this out because I want to get a little more clear on kind of what your model looks like. So just run me through your model because you have 60 clients, right? Like, how does that work? Like, let's just say I'm like a client. Like, what is kind of like the deliverables like for me?
Are we talking, you want to do fitness, nutrition, or online? Which do you?
Yeah, let's do online.
It's all kind of a little bit different.
Okay. Yeah. Like how many offers do you have?
Well, I have a fitness only, nutrition only, and then a fitness nutritional, and then I have a fitness nutrition combined. So if it's an online, obviously it's a different type of a fitness. That's all online through an app. The in-person stuff. So someone could come to me from Madison, Wisconsin, and say that they want to do in-person nutrition coaching with me. They just want me to give you the fitness. So I have a model for that as well. If they want me to just do their fitness programming, but so yeah, it's kind of depends. It's flexible in what the client wants and needs.
Okay, yeah. Let's just say I wanted like an online package. What does that kind of look like? So
it's about, if it's a fitness nutrition coaching, it is $375 a month, minimum of a 12-week commitment. So minimum of 3 months.
Gotcha.
I don't do anything in person or online with less than a 12-week commitment.
Okay. And then what does that look like? Is it like weekly accountability check-ins, like through Zoom, or is it anything else? Or
so they do. I use an app for weekly check-ins, and then we do it averages out to about every 3 weeks they get to see me in person. But there's a lot of interaction that goes on through the weekly check-ins, and then I have things that I drop in their weekly check-ins for them, if depending on what they're struggling with. I can drop in, tips for meal prep, tips for getting more protein in, tips for travel, things like that.
I know you're probably like, dude, come on, why'd you interrupt the video? Okay, just literally give me 30 seconds or click off this video, okay? Since we're talking about, this topic in this video, right? I just wanna make sure you grab this free resource that I think they could really help you out. It's called the 6-Figure Client Update System. We use this with Dynamic Duo Training, serving over 1,000 clients, literally 15 to 20 minute weekly updates. It helped us be able to have a client load of 40 to 50 one-on-one clients online, okay? So all you have to do is check out the description box below, get that free resource, right? The 6-Figure Client Update System. All right, now back to the video.
Okay.
So,
okay, gotcha. But this whole fitness and nutrition online program, this is all one-to-one though coaching, right?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right. So have you thought about opening up like a group coaching model for just online?
Oh yeah, I have. And I have done that in the past as well.
Okay. How'd that go?
It was good. It was my first time. It was rough. I learned a lot along the way. And I wanted to do one again. There's a couple of things timing, I think the timing part of it is when is the best time to do those. Then the other thing too is I wasn't prepared for the group coaching stuff. Mm-hmm. So I put it together. I ran it with a bunch of teachers. And it was, my sister is an assistant principal, so it was her idea. And so I said, yeah, sure. And they wanted to do it before the end of the school year, so I didn't have much time to prepare for it. That was the one thing that I kind of regret, not having more time to prepare for it. So it still went well. It went really well. They got a lot out of it. But I've looked at some other group coaching models that I've looked at online from other people ran. I'm like, dang, that's, I didn't do that,
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Like we have a past student, her name's Krista. She works with busy moms, and she literally has a group coaching program where it's 12 weeks for $3,000. Right. And that's her program. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't have a one-to-one or anything like that.
It's all nutrition as well.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Like Ron is like, how do we maybe even take this like one-to-one offer here? And then this just turns into your group coaching model. It doesn't have to be like an open and closed type of like model. It can just be ongoing. It's just group coaching that you do.
Yeah. And what you could do after that too is like, let's say they go through like that first like front end program of the 12 weeks. They get great results. They buy the trust from you. Then after that, right, they don't need much hand holding. They're not going to need you so much. And then that's when you have like your monthly recurring revenue model, right? The continuity program where it's like, that could be $300 to $500 a month to stay with working with you. And again, it's minimal contact. They're still getting everything though, like programs and stuff. It's just not as much accountability. And then again, right there, you have cash flow coming in, just monthly recurring from that. That
like an alumni program kind of.
Absolutely.
Like. Yeah.
I've thought about that too. Yeah.
And that's where you lock them in for like 3 to 6 months for that. And it's like, you're good. Like you're good throughout the year, to where it's like, you're bringing in new clients, like rinsing, repeating. And it's just a great model.
Yeah. To be honest, Ron, I mean, I like this program, but man, for $375 a month, like 1-to-1, it's just, I know how much that takes. Like it's a lot, you know, and it's just a lot of your time that it's eating up. So you could even convert this whole like business model to where it's like that the 1-to-1 model becomes your group coaching model. Right. And then if people really want more of you and they want like you 1-to-1, well, okay, you have an offer for that, but it's going to be a higher price tag because it's more of your time. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more kind of intimate with the coaching aspect.
Right. No, good point.
Yeah. So, I mean, you have a good problem on your hands. You know, you got a lot of clients, you know what I mean? And it like, you got to change something up though, because that's, you're pretty much tapped out. That's your bottleneck right now is time.
Right. Yeah. And so the time factor comes in too, because, you know, to put together something like that, it also the preparation time for that. And so there's been a lot of things that I've wanted to do. And I just like, gosh, I don't know when I'm going to get the time to put together the program, because a lot of, you know, everything I do right now is to keep enhancing the one-on-one stuff. And so that's the other issue.
Yeah. And are you a one-man show?
I'm a one-man show. I've tried to contract with local trainers, but it hasn't worked out very well. So
I get you. That's tough. And to be honest, man, like I would recommend too, like even just ask us, like, I mean, we can put you into a contact with some good virtual assistants, you know, and very trustworthy. And just, again, to just delegate those low income, low impact tasks that you just don't need to be doing on a day-to-day basis. You need to be focused on the high income, high impact tasks. Right. Just going to make you more money, what you're good at. And again, that's even like 10, 20 hours of just paying a virtual assistant to do these things. And that will just free up a lot of time and take off a lot of stress and anxiety as well too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Cool. Well, cool, Ron. I mean, what was like the biggest takeaway and what are you going to take action on after this?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. One is look into the group model.
Yeah.
It's something that I've you know, like I said, I tried it before. I wanted to go back in, you know, try it again. I just haven't time.
Yeah.
to do so. So, I mean, that's the big thing. And then I do know my offer is kind of low, and I've been contemplating raising my offer anyway, my standard $375 for both. So again, it comes back to making those adjustments and with time. And it's just, things are going really, I'm not saying, I don't want to jinx anything or make it light of it, but I have a good network of a referral system coming in that I just not complacent, because I'm trying to always do more. I'm working on more certs all the time, things like that. But it's time, I guess, to put my money or my efforts into basically that.
Yeah,
get some of my time back.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, you have a great problem like to work out right now, and I think that's the next thing is a group coaching model, and then hiring like an assistant for some help, because it's hard to do it yourself, man. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, cool, Ron. Where can the audience and listeners connect with you? Like, what's your Instagram handle?
My company name is Outmuscle. So Outmuscle is my Instagram. Outmuscle is my Facebook. And my website is outmusclecoaching.com.
Nice. Okay, cool. We'll have that linked up in the show notes. So guys, go check out what Ron's doing. He's doing something right, and he's been in the game for 12 years. So experience definitely pays off. But thanks again, Ron, for your time today. And I'm glad that we can give you a couple aha moments.
Yeah, sounds good. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, Ron.
All right, guys, until the next session.